Hey, thank you for stopping by. I'm so glad to see you. If it's your first time here, welcome. My name is Phyllis V. And if you are one of my subscribers, thank you for coming back. And hey, hopefully by the end of this, if you're not a subscriber, you will consider doing so, because the information we share on here is real stuff. It's information that can help you change your life. And I'm not a trained medical professional, and I can put that disclaimer out there to deal with stress and anxiety, but I am a person who has felt this way at times. And especially this year, last year, I've taken steps to change that because it had to be done. So let's get into it. So stress and anxiety are just bad things. We don't need them in our lives. They cause us to not function in the way we should. And so it's important to alleviate, get them out of your life. You don't want no stress or stressful situations around us. Let me share with you, and I had to write this down. It was so moving. I've read some of the comments that people have put on there that, look, I've tried this strategy and I'm still stressed. So I want to go further into this. And if I can help my friends out, help you as my family out, let's do this. So a friend of mine recently had to forcibly leave their job. And they had to leave their job because they were so stressed out. And it was beginning to show at work. Because like most people, what they did was they kept putting on that smile. You know, that smile that says everything's okay when it's not. But behind the smile, they were suffering. And this happens to many of us. Especially those of us who tend to be the go-to people, you know. When anything goes wrong, who do you go to? You come to us, and we sit and listen. And then we'd start to take on one more problem from someone else, and another problem, and another problem. And then sometimes that person calls again in a few days because they want answers, and another problem, because we don't like to say no. And because of this, and we take on other people's issues, and we ourselves have issues, we allow ourselves to buy into society's expectations that you must be positive at all time, to be a person that's upbeat at all times. That's how it should be. And you see all these people all over social media, and they've got their various chants and mantras that they say, you know, today's a good day and that. But in reality, if you've really been stressed out and suffering from anxiety, let's be frank, saying a mantra is not gonna cut it, because you are feeling so low at that time. And so, because you pretend, what happens is there just comes a point or a day when you crumble, where you just want to stay inside your home and not come out. And this is really sad, because if you are at that place, for me, I have my faith. I believe in God. I know some of you might not believe, but I have my faith, and that keeps me afloat. But if you don't have your faith, where do you turn to? Now, I want you to question yourself and start to say to yourself today, if I feel overwhelmed and stressed, and to the point where I feel nervous and anxious, who do I go to? Who do I go to when I want to be real, when I want to cry, when I want someone to listen to? I told you, my friend who's all the way in Australia, I have friends there, but at that point that I faced, I called her. And you know the time difference, and she listened to me and just gave me a few words that helped me on my merry way. Who do you turn to? If the answer is I have no one to turn to, I'm going to suggest some things for you today. Number one of the things I want to suggest to you is to take on no more cases. You need to put up a out of service sign. I am no longer in service. I'm out of service sign. And just say that you can't help anyone at this time. The second thing I want you to do is make a list of things that you want to achieve based on the things that make you happy, based on the things that give you joy. Write down those things that you'd like to achieve or do. Thirdly, after you've done that, write down a list of things or people that would be stopping you from achieving these goals, this job, this goal financially, whatever it is. Think about it. Now you have to plan and make a U-turn. Anything that has stopped you from being you, make plans to remove them from your life or respond to them differently. I'm telling you things that I have done. If it's a case that you've wanted a new job, but you feel that you can't even go to get a new job because you need to upskill, say, and you don't have the finances, what you need to do, you have to deal with the debt. I've just signed up to do some voluntary work for a national charity here in the UK. And the biggest issue I will be advising people on is debt. You can't move forward with all these debts on you. That gives you anxiety. If you go to the letterbox in the morning or the mailbox if you're in America, and you see the post coming in, you get nervous and start stressing out yourself. Hello, somebody. It's time to deal with it. It's time to pay off them debts. We haven't got time. We're not keeping up with no Joneses. We're not going to keep up appearances and look like we're okay. What we're going to do is start to deal with our debts one by one. Pay them off. You'll find that when you pay them off, you're going to feel more at ease. I've done it before. There was a point when I had no debt. I had to, and it's so weird when you live in the West that when if you don't have debt, they don't give you anything to borrow. That's just crazy. But I've done it before and I'm on the process of doing it again. I haven't got mega debt, but I'm clearing them up. Set yourself a goal. 2 years, 18 months, and clear those debts. And when you clear those debts, sometimes you find that actually, it's not that I need more money, I just need to handle my finances better. And that could be finances. We're going to stop there for today. I'm going to think about how we deal with other things, like suppose it's a person that's stressing me out. Whatever it is, I'm saying it's time for us to take off the smile, that fake smile, and be real with ourselves and get better so we can be the best version of us. No more lies, no more pretenses, no more smiling for Facebook and Instagram and all social media to make yourself feel better, to have a couple of likes. And as soon as you put down the phone, you feel bad because you've just looked at the bag you bought and it's too expensive. You've just looked at it and you can't afford it. We're not doing that, people. It's time to be real. We've just gone through a horrific time in the last year. The world has changed. And I'm telling you, I'm looking to build this platform, this channel, with real people who really want to be themselves, who are not afraid to be vulnerable if you need to be, to get better. And in that vulnerability, I mean being able to just show that I don't have it together. We've got to do this. We can't lie anymore. It doesn't help. It doesn't help us. And it doesn't help the people around us. So if you want to feel free, you want to get them bags from under your eyes like I told you, them bags, boy. We have to do better. So I'm looking for you to like, share and subscribe. I'm looking for you for your comments. I'm looking to hear how this channel is helping you. And guess what? I don't want you to keep this to yourself. Share with someone. Tell someone, subscribe. You can see as soon as I put up a new video, you put on the notification bell and I'm with you. And I'm here to just guide you based on my own experiences. As I've turned 40, I just feel that I have some things to share. I've been through a lot. I really have. And it's just really now when I stopped listening to people's expectations of me. This is what they expect. An expectation is something that someone wishes or expects you to do. It's not hope where you know, if they do it, they do it. They expect you. I'm not living by your expectations no more. If your expectations line with mine, we might can do business. But if they don't line up with mine, I'm sorry. It stresses you out and drains you too much. And I'm tired of fake smiling. So I took my life back. So now when I smile, I can tell you it's real. So love to you, friends and family. Keep sharing. Thank you for all the support. Thank you for the comments. And we'll do this again. And the next video we're going to talk about is how we deal with those people who are stopping us from achieving our goals, even those that are closest to us. A tough one, I know, but you can do it. Love, peace and family. Love. Take care. Bye-bye.